Hello, I'm Nick Arganbright, and in this week's episode of Opposing Roles. Season 2, Episode 21, Google. Tenacity tries to stabilize their star witness so that Vin and Ludo can gain more information on why Google had the amulet. Everyone have dice, extra paper, pencils, their character sheets? All right, let's begin.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes.
Let's roll for initiative.
Could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
This season, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons by Wizards of the Coast. Our players this season are...
Isaiah Showitz,
Jessica Gibson, Laura Spires.
I'm Will Scarborough. I am the DM.
And this is Opposing Roles.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Larger than bigger.
This is Opposing Roles. Season 2, Episode 21, Google. This is an almost actual play podcast with every season featuring a different RPG game system, sometimes reoccurring, other times brand new. Don't have anything to point out table talk-wise, a section where we discuss inside references or jokes at the table. If you feel we should have said something, please let us know at goodbadgeeky@gmail.com. Support Opposing Roles on Patreon at patreon.com/D4K Studios. Right from day one, $5 gives you early access to all of our podcasts, such as Opposing Roles, The Good, the Bad, and the Geeky, and the magically unauthorized misadventures of Rocky and Boinkle and Friends, plus unreleased audio tracks, archived audio, and more, such as original UTMT Patreon content, archived comics for UTMT, Dribble for Kids, and Tales of the 8th Grade Nothing, including brand new exclusive comics and other projects premiering for our patrons first, and more. Become a patron for just $5 a month and support us by heading over to patreon.com/D4K Studios.
No, they're not waking up on their own.
No?
That's,
But I will search this wizard's pockets.
Yeah, if everyone who is currently looting/investigating, feel free to give me an investigation check.
I'm looting.
Me
19.
too.
What were the investigation numbers? I saw Vin Diesel dancing. I
19.
assume it was good. 19? Okay.
21.
Nice.
They better have
9.
some good shit. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, really quick with the looting. Ludo, these people are wearing clothes. As for the two of you, you don't find too much by way of anything noteworthy. I mean, you find their weapons, of course. There's a short sword, there's a warhammer, there's a staff, there's scimitars. Nothing like specifically magical. However, on the body of it, you do find the tentacle rod, which is a magical item. It is a magical weapon. Additionally, on Gulanicus, you do find, per its description, the amulet of Tiber Velon.
Guys,
What?
look what
Make
I found.
me
Amulet.
And
Probably the sex cult amulet. Also, this tentacle thing.
also
so
sex
with
cult.
regards to the amulet, could someone make me either an insight or a medicine check?
I'll do an insight. I have like +5.
Alrighty. And Tenacity, what were you doing, by the way?
I was going to tie up the one that's not bound by the snake with something.
Okay. Yeah, you are tying him up. Yeah. You would have rope, probably.
I was going to then stabilize him?
Were you doing that before or after you tied him up? Make me a survival check.
Oh, great.
This is for, like, tying him.
A 7.
So you begin to tie him up, doing a very good job. It goes very smoothly. You do take a little bit of time being extra careful as you tie him up. And towards the end, you notice that it's really easy to keep him in place as you're doing all this. And then you go to stabilize him, and you realize the reason it got so easy is because he died while you were tying him up.
Son of a bitch. God, I tried. Okay? Don't curse me. I'm like just trying to think of everyone here.
You did not kill him. He simply died.
Right.
Go the Batman Begins route. I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to say.
I'm going to go to the other one and stabilize them.
Yes, they had actually already stabilized at this point via death saves. He unfortunately had failed his.
All right. Well.
And what was the medicine what was the medicine or insight check score?
Oh, the insight was 7 + 5, so 12 for me.
Okay, yeah. The amulet's a little grungy. It's a little grimy, as if they've been like holding onto it for a while and not taking the best care of it. That's about it.
So can we steal any of these items that we want to like take with us? Like, can we keep them?
I mean, yeah. You do what you want. You killed half of them. They're not going to stop you.
Do you want a weird tentacle staff? What do you want?
I mean, I cannot use it, but it seems important. Or we can.
If no one's going to do the tech magic.
The tentacle rod.
Huh?
You could use the tentacle rod if you wanted.
I can?
Yeah, it's a weapon. You're a barbarian. If it hits people, you can use it.
I don't have a sword, and I would like one, so I'm going to take, I think you said there was a short sword.
Yes, there's a short sword, and there's also a scimitar, which is a curved-bladed one.
If no one's going to cast detect magic, I'll cast it.
Okay. You definitely sense the latent magic coming from a lot of the sigils and wards that are set up throughout this chamber, as well as kind of the now like dying magic of the various magic users that were in the room. Additionally, from the tentacle rod, you do detect magical elements, which makes sense since it is a rod that seemingly summons tentacles, which is definitely not normal. Other than that, no particular magic of note. Actually, give me either a perception or an arcana check.
My perception gets advantage from my shield, but is that like the same type of thing, or what we're talking?
We'll go with that. You can use perception.
Okay, I'll use perception because I can. All right, I got a natural 20. Okay, boom.
Natural 20. That is exactly what you needed. Is at a very high challenge rating. You do detect one other magical thing, and it's the amulet. For the suspicion.
Shocker.
We knew
However, the magical essences that you detect from it appear to. It's odd. It's a magic that almost seems like it's there to not seem like magic.
Tricky.
Some tricky magic right there.
Yeah, it's almost like a magical shroud on the amulet.
Well, I haven't touched it yet, but I'm about to here in a minute. Nasty, did you want this tentacle thingy? Because you were looking for magical things.
It seems like a very evil object.
I'm going to pick up this amulet. I hope I don't die.
Make me.
Do I get to add my constitution?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I got 17, so plus 3. I got 20.
That is fantastic because I was lying. I just wanted to see everyone sweat a little.
Okay. Okay, I picked it up.
Yeah, it feels like you're just holding a normal piece of jewelry. I mean, it's very nice. Like I said, it's a little grimy, but
the scimitars aren't magical. I thought like they were doing something crazy with them.
Give me an Arcana check for that one, but just to kind of see if you recognize what was going on there.
I got a 14.
Okay. From your recollection, in seeing Sandra in combat, it appears that the frost of the scimitar was not due to the scimitar. It was the magic of her own blood.
Collect the blood.
Or at least magic in tandem with her blood.
Ooh.
Cool.
Do we have anything else here that we found in the investigation? Are we ready to wake up our friend?
I'm looking around this what this actual room is?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check for the room specifically.
We'll all do that.
I rolled a 24, and I was excited about it, and then my internet froze, and you guys get to hear how excited I was.
With a 24 for like investigating the room, you do notice or take a closer note of the arcane sigils that appear spread out throughout the room. From looking closer at them, it appears that many of them are to enhance magic that is occurring within the room. You also additionally notice near where Gulanicus Neflagom had been standing, I just love saying it, had been standing, there was a very noticeable sigil that, looking at the arcane writing of it, appears to have been in relation to a particular ritualistic magic meant to unlock the secrets of a magical item. But other than that, you can't quite... One could infer that, since that was the item that had recently come into their possession. If you want to give me an Arcana check, I could probably tell you more about the ritual. Magma.
Sure, what the heck?
No, magma specifically.
I rolled a 26. I don't know what's wrong with my internet, but 26, yay!
Okay, so you being an artificer, magical enchantment is generally your focus, but you do encounter other forms of magic as well. It seems that in this particular one, it is heavily reliant on the expenditure of blood to infuse into the ritual of unlocking this amulet. Or at least, not necessarily the ritual is based around blood to unlock the amulet, but more it's blood fuels the ritual they were attempting to use to unlock the amulet.
All right, well, I'm going to explain that to my friends and say it's pretty gross. It's pretty gross.
Shit, but what does it do? You said Sandra did survive. She survived her save checks, right?
And Sandra is the sole survivor currently. Well, that's not true. Sandra is not the sole survivor because you still have Peleus tied up in his closet.
Oh, that's right. So is Sandra awake at least, or is she?
She would be unconscious.
She'd be unconscious.
Still, but she is in a state where you could at least probably attempt to wake her up.
All right, I'm gonna walk over and be like, hey, wake up.
Okay, give me, just for the sake of things, give me a medicine check. That's what you want to hear, laughter. Nervous laughter. You're definitely not gentle as you do it. You basically just like backhand her across the face to wake her up. She definitely does wake up, slams her head into the like ground. She's conscious. She's now kind of dazed as blood just pours down the side of her face. She's awake.
Wow, Ludo.
Okay, you know what? The pimp hand is strong, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh
I did not mean to do that, but you did kind of attack me, so I guess we're even. Look, are you? What are you doing here, man? Like, what are you doing?
She just kind of like stares at you, like dazed and confused. Just like, why are you here?
We're here because, like, you know, you stole something that didn't belong to you, man, and that person wants they want restitution. So we're here to take it back, but now we're just curious, like, what the hell were you doing?
Galanicus is the one who took it. He was the one who needed us to look after things. I stole nothing. He is the one that took it from the crypt.
Do you know why? Like,
From the where?
Crypt.
Crypt?
From the crypt.
Oh, what crypt?
One underneath the keep.
Whose body was it on?
I don't know. He's the one that took it. We were just to help with the ritual.
Follow-up question. Did the Lord used to be dead?
I don't know. I just know that the amulet had something to do with sealing some demon or something, some ancient power. That's what he had told us.
Wait, the Lord told you this?
No, Gulanicus.
Oh.
Oh,
Did Gulanicus steal it from the Lord, the amulet? Did he steal it? Who
He
stole
took
it?
it from the crypt. I don't know if that would technically constitute
Oh.
stealing from the Lord directly, but he did take it from
Take it from the crypt.
Did the
crypt
count used to
itself.
be dead? Do we know? Do we know?
Was there a?
No.
Oh, you don't know? Okay. How? So, from my memory's really poor, Sandra. But was Google? Did he? Like, was he always in town? Like, he was he was part of the gang longer?
No, he came with us.
So, like, the Lord and everybody was traveling, and you guys arrived all in town at the same time?
No, we came later.
Later after
we
that.
came for the amulet.
Came for the amulet.
Let me give this guy 1 point of heal juice to make him feel a little better.
Okay.
Yeah, you stabilized Sandra a little more.
Okay, so Sandra, you were saying that you guys came afterwards, and you came with Google, but you came there because you came specifically for the amulet?
We had received word that there was an ancient artifact here in the north that was made to seal off demons.
Oh.
Lanicus wanted it.
Well, do you know the spell to seal this demon?
I don't know much about it. Galanicus was the brains behind the operation.
Did
Probably ask him if you. Oh,
yeah, he did. He did.
It was a freak accident.
Yeah, her axe fell on his head a few times.
I cast
natural
axe.
causes, gravity of the axe.
Do you perhaps know Speak with Dead or anything like that? Like,
are you talking to Sandra specifically?
I'm
or are you
talking to I'm talking to Sandra, and as I say that, I turn around and look, and I'm like, to.
No.
I just make people dead. I don't talk to them.
I barely like talking to alive people, so.
We're all not very good at keeping people alive, and even worse at talking to them afterwards.
So Sandra, in response to that, kind of looks at you and is like, "No, I don't. I'm sure Kyle. Oh,
What about what's his name?
This is a little awkward.
Leto.
Plato? I don't think.
Leto's boyfriend.
No, Tellius doesn't really. Tellius is more a fighter than a wielder of magic. Even I only have a little bit.
So were you down here tonight to cast a spell?
I mean, we've been perpetually working on the ritual every other night to try to unlock the amulet. We aren't sure really if we can get it to work. The magic that keeps it sealed off is quite strong.
Well, we do have a lot of blood from all these dead bodies.
So, do we take the blood from all the bodies and like sing Kumbaya or some shit?
But I guess we don't know the spell.
That's true. Yeah.
Or what the spell does, or if we want to unlock the amulet. But I'm just pointing out our resource of blood at the moment. It's a rare opportunity.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Magnus, you might want to multi-class into Blood Hunter or something.
I just am being observational.
You're the one collecting livers and.
Oh man, Sandra.
That might go your way.
Sandra, is there anything helpful that you can tell us so that maybe we won't kill you?
Accidentally or otherwise?
I just know that the amulet, Galanicus is the one that had us took it, hence why Galanicus remained in these caverns. As for the rest of us, I mean, we worked with him to unlock it, but he was the one paying us.
And if we gave this amulet back to the Lord, do you think he would do something evil with it?
I don't know. I don't know if he knows what this amulet does. It was only a matter of time before he sent someone to come after us. We knew that word had been sent, but we thought we'd have a little more time.
Okay, I'm going to call a powwow real quick with everyone but Rocket. Rocket's going to keep Sandra.
Wow, exclude the snake. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. He gets it. He's cool.
So you understand.
He understands what the fuck's going on here. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to whisper to everyone far away as we can get. I was like, all right, guys, I have an idea. Maybe this is a horrible idea, so please shoot it down immediately if need be. But Opposing Roles is presented by D4K Studios and is produced in conjunction with Nick Argenbright and co-produced by Ashley Carlson and Catherine Ranella. Our game system for this episode is Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition by Wizards of the Coast. Our cast is William Scarborough as the Dungeon Master, with Laura Spires as Magma Scortus, Isaiah Shulwitz as Tenacity, Jessica Gibson as Vin Diesel, and Nick Argenbright as Ludo. Our second season has also been made possible by our Kickstarter backers, such as Woos, Yannick, Doug Poeta, Christopher LeBlanc, Andrew, Kenny, Jerome Wetzel, Casey May, Anonymous, Tavia Ordway, Anthony Portillo, Jen and Brian Petrie, Guest 16554255418, Laura Spires, Kimberly Barr, Kyle Jepson, Becky Horseman, Kevin Heyman, Jaleesa James, Ariel Wiles, Max Messick, Kyle Keckley, Vivian Lermond, Night Gig Studios, Dave Olson, Shannon Marie Watts, Ian Gardreau, Nikhil Makija. Music for the show provided by Derek Shire and Pink Zebra featuring Benji Jackson. Please support our musicians by checking out the show notes for their respective links. We are, of course, on Twitter and Instagram under the username GoodBadGeeky. Follow that for updates on all the different projects I'm involved in, including Opposing Roles. Dungeons & Dragons and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademark property of Wizards of the Coast, and Opposing Roles does not imply any endorsement, affiliation, or sponsorship by the copyright and trademark holders unless otherwise noted. Opposing Roles is a production of D4K Studios.